I was the problem, mate. I'm just trying to help them get it nerfed early, but here we are.
Yeah,
5 to 6 years later. Okay, full sense on attack. RRQ on defense.
I've ever seen that cam before from Leviathan on the attacking side to see all of mid. RRQ did go for a flash play into mid in their previous pistol round on defense that caught T1
Premium Phoenix as I
guard.
take him out of my VFL. That is gutting.
In towards, only a trademark holding it
I mean,
together
Phoenix is... Dude, if they put him on perma Phoenix, he's going to farm so much.
Chamber on that info mine over there. Trademark can be heard here by Full Sense, and Leviathan's on the lurk. It's just going to be a pretty simple 1-4A split here from Full Sense.
Simple push and a fragment to try and
he could even play it on the fracture. Oh god, I'm gonna regret taking him out of it so much.
And Leviathan drawing first blood. A main being held just makes things so much
Some
better.
crazy shots to start. What are you actually meant to do?
They just get one shot.
I mean, they played individually, sure, but
very battered and bruised, making their way through the map. Cushy with Sheriff in hand. Got 2 stars on Xfero to try to get onto this spike, but Full Sense
it's instant. Yeah, I mean, I can't even feel. I can't even feel bad for RRQ here, man. It's just nice shots.
In this retake, despite the Sheriff in Cushy's hands, despite the recon that's been tossed out, doesn't feel like he really has much more left to say in this round, despite a lovely little flick here and there. It's still going to be Full Sense with the pistol.
Well,
this is the era of playing individually. See, it shouldn't be though. It should actually be the era of playing together more than anything else. Because it's so hard to 1v1 Neon doing the sliding stuff. I think it's never been more important to play together, to be honest, especially on defense.
A lot of teams are hyped about this team. Win over RRQ would be again.
But I think a lot of teams miss that memo, man.
The problem is RRQ's not in great form. I think
a lot of teams miss that memo that you got to play together these days.
At the end of the group for Full Sense to get kind of a true test for them, because the rest of the opponents they've had in this group haven't really put up much of a fight yet.
Mostly EMEA. So weird, isn't it?
That's a fair statement.
EMEA's defense this year got awful.
As well, but I mean, other than the slight attempt to take a main, it's just still going to be Full Sense being able to overrun the entire site.
Yeah, they haven't played Pearl for a little while. I think it was in their first series that they did play it against DFM, and it looked quite good for them. DFM picking it into Full Sense, although it was a winnable game for DFM. RRQ, on the other hand, did debut this comp, a change up into the double in just that last game against T1, and had some very good rounds.
Why has EMEA gotten so much worse? It's just a bad meta for them. EMEA like a thinking meta. It's a little less thinking at the moment.
Phoenix and the Neon
it's a lot more firepower, individual mechanics.
At least for this round, just to kind of play it safe as much as possible.
That strats.
Killua on the hunt. Sheriff in hand, wanting to add a few more to the Nightfall.
I'd also say it's like more important to
looking to go down to the spike.
Like risks at the moment are pretty important. So like taking numbers and like clearing positions and doing it together is like really important, but sometimes it doesn't feel super safe.
Very possible and much so on the cards. I mean, if I could kind of
personally like this meta more of a viewer or a coach. I like watching this at the moment. I don't think it's too bad, but I'm also a bit. I kind of like the judge, to be honest. I think it's just funny that it's in the game more than anything, so I don't mind the judge spam with Neon sliding. I've been trying to get players to use it for 6 years, so I'm kind of happy that it's here. More than anything. But as a coach, I would personally love this meta, because I think this is probably, if I was coaching right now, it's probably my best meta. Set strats, a lot of judge stuff. It's all about pathing. So it's all about like micro team fights. That's what I think is good in set strats. But it's not great for teams, really. 2025 champs is the best.
Drone is still there in the back pocket for Cushy, but after that A main was taken, Full Sense gonna make their way back towards the B site. So Jemkin on the chamber.
Considering, I was going to say, considering we've got double initiator here, and you got 3 here, they probably should have done this earlier.
as
Or
well.
at least tried to drone from a little closer.
Should be able to rendezvous
Okay, they
away.
clear this, but at the same time, it's like this is so weak because they took a long time to do this. I do think they're going to drone a little early here. They were a little strict RRQ. They did exactly on 1 minute. This is a little bit like what I was talking for EMEA. It's just like at this time we'll do this, but I think you got to be faster these days.
The chamber is dead, which allows Leviathan to actually get on this lurk towards Street, so he can potentially pick RRQ on the cross, who are being slowed down for now.
Yeah, taking his little time. Pop flash sets across, though, will allow Monyet safe entry into the back of Halls, perhaps double teaming up against Killua, but still the position's being held. And a tough choke point to break past the off angle. It could be enough.
Surely not, that's pretty much
Despite the
impossible,
kills
right?
coming across now, there goes Leviathan.
Well,
and it's a split angle that Crazy Guy has to consider. He pushes up towards
yeah, it's a nice try on this.
and unfortunately that's where full sense.
Any advice for you GCSEs? Is it soon? Mate, turn the stream off.
T1.
Start revising.
And again, you can tell
My
he's
advice.
sharp. I mean, the motivation must be maximum for this man to make it to the Ho Chi Minh finals. And to be quite honest with you, from what you've seen at the start of this group stage for RRQ, I'm not confident they're going to make it there. I got to be honest. Not looking too outstanding. They've already lost the bonus here of their map pick. Again, a bit of a lackluster start on Pearl. Killua just continues to look like the best.
Did you think is a better initiator to play Envy or Patman? I mean, I'm very confident that Envy's better, but I will say that Patman's form right now is insane.
Granted, you know, the past opponents that they faced up were of different, varying degrees of difficulty, but still today, I mean, they're just continuing forward again and again. RQ this time, though, taking mid.
Yeah, Leviathan, very passive positioning. Playing around his couple of trips, he's got that deep cam towards A.
Yeah, they
Outlaw
dodged the knife, dude. They
looking for
got
a
good
pick
timing
off the
on
Crazy
this.
Guy towards A, and once again, it's a well-placed fragment to slow down the offense.
Dude, Fade I hit. What is that? Nah, that's bull. That chat. You're going to watch that back and it's going to be crazy. I don't know if he was spamming. I don't think he was spamming. But it's a little nuts.
Full sense to even do anything.
Oh, no.
And yeah, I mean, they fall away. Xfero's just been left on his own. Found it in hand. Just not the timing he was looking for.
Then there were three. Back out from Arts. An opening shot from Jemkin. But it's still not going to amount to much else. Cushy. Oh no, tried to play around the cage, but Cruz was still straggling behind.
Yeah,
That's
RRQ
enough coverage to
looking
get
in
full
trouble.
sense up to 4.
Yeah, juggle away the Outlaw as well, so they come away with every rifle. Bonus and pistol one, clean anti-eco.
Any timeouts?
This is a hell of a start to Pearl here for full sense. It's a
Dude,
map that
look
they
at
played
that.
quite well on. Haven't
Okay, I
changed
mean, he
their
is
comp
spamming.
up. And this is the second time that RRQ has picked it and not quite got off to the start that they were looking for. Starting out on the defense this time around.
You worried that the Neon Knife would make
as
the
they head
game
into
much
another gun round,
slower
they've got a lot of
pace?
work to do.
Nah,
Let's
not
see
really.
what they're
Because
gonna
it's
come
just
up
like
with.
the Duelist is still incredible right now. The Neon Knife would have to be big. You would just see a lot of Phoenix. You don't see, like, Phoenix Jet would be a thing.
The flash to set them up on the line as the Prowler gets dealt with. Nightfall invested here, and Full Sense will speed up through R.
Oh, it's just going to be Shit Boys trying to pull some attention away
Phoenix
from
Jet,
the time
Phoenix
being.
Raise.
At the same time, everyone's
I
still
think you would
kind
see a lot.
hold up towards the back of stairs. Blazewall going to get them entry. Crazy Guys to back off, then you just have to worry about
As soon as the Neon meta goes, the Phoenix meta
Full Sense
happens.
already quite aware of. Here comes Primi for the check.
Oh,
In with the
dude.
flashes. And the guy just continues
Yeah,
relentlessly.
we got
I mean, this
another
keeps
ult
happening
already.
to RRQ. They take this A main control, they get sandwiched, and it never feels like they're quite fighting together. They never find the cohesive crossfire to try to pick Full Sense on the cross. The fast lanes and the Blazewall are doing an excellent job cutting up these angles. Now just Xfero and Jemkin, well, just Jemkin, who hasn't
Wow, I
even
said I wanted to
seen
see Full
anybody
Sense
this
look
round.
strong on
Operator
this
in
one.
hand,
This
wants
is
to
a
try to hold on to
this is a
that
good
if he
start.
can. Killua around the corner here.
We'll see if we can try and hold on to it as much as possible. More players on the hunt now, but at the same time, it also kind of
Diego,
felt like
thanks so much for the tier 1.
that
Appreciate the
Nightfall
7
from
months.
Killua
Yeah.
really
Did you
kept them
replace
on their
Primi
toes.
with?
They weren't sure
I
if
had
there was gonna
Primi.
be another
I
push
replaced
out
him
the
with
back of
Baby
main
Bay.
lane.
I had 5
That's where
minutes
the
to
spike
think
goes
about it,
down
and I
with
instantly
Side
regretted
Champion
it and
now
switched
being
out Baby Bay for
surrounded.
Buzz.
Still does well to at least take down 3, but it's way too overwhelming with the entire force.
I
of
recorded
Full
the
Sense.
video,
He
I
gets just
posted the
enough kills
video,
to get
and
a
then
2
I
to 4
watched
though.
part of the
I
video
think
back,
you
and I was
invest that
like,
in that next round every day.
what am I
Nothing
doing?
is going right for RRQ. You need an edge anywhere you can get it at this point.
what am I
See
doing?
the actual Astra smoke on A main. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if that was full senses. Wasn't keeping an eye on who invested that over there, but you can see the smokes, the blaze wall, the fast lane, all invested to really cut this round up. And it means that the players in A main get isolated, and then they go and charge down Crazy Guy in dugout. Really nice play in the mid round for full sense.
As you have when in this team is just everyone's on the same page. Tour de Force, though, as mentioned, will slow things down for the time being.
It's time for a star round from Jemkin.
I mean, it's a big pick, man. They take the all out of it. This is the best chance.
Pushy on a sheriff, a weapon that he
I know they don't have the best guns, but I would love to see. I think Kushi's going to pop this ult. Yeah, with the stun as well. That's really nice.
By Kushi. This is great play with the ultimates here for RRQ.
And he found another.
Great
it's
way
huge.
to really put themselves on the front foot. Meanwhile, for full sense, though, still got to worry about Leviathan trying to poke around the A site.
Cruz is taking his liberties as well, making moves through Art, joined up by Kalua here. Drone goes through the middle of the map here for Kushi. Goes looking for full sense, but won't find them.
Just avoiding it for the time being. Thinking to still re-aggress, pull off that A split. They smoke things off.
RRQ just trusting the safety and numbers approach here.
Which would be wise. Crazy Guy still getting all the information despite the, well, supposed weaker weaponry. The range could still be good. Full sense running out of time, wants to get the spike down. He got more frags and utility cost across, but Cruz will do well with the wall bang. Another player spotted with the Prowler. Jemkin coming back across.
Look at the HPs.
And suddenly, RRQ put themselves in position to put the first round on the board, unless Cruz will try either way. Monyet out with the Bucky, Xpharaoh into relay forward.
Nice. It's good from RRQ to kind of realize once they get that first pick, like this is our best chance, man. The stun ult was really, really nice.
Saw similar stuff from T1. Up against RRQ in just their last series where
with the new co-streaming rules, you're allowed to do prime ads. Chat, the new co-stream rules are the same rules they've been the whole time. They've always been these rules. Every co-stream has just been incredibly relaxed with it, just to see if Riot's going to do anything. They haven't really done anything. Some co-streamers take the piss more than others.
And for Jemkin to rotate over with the Tour de Force. That's something we've heard from RRQ before. I remember Monyet saying that. Faster, faster. Everything.
It's not new rules. It's been the co-streaming agreement for about
perhaps that's what you need.
3 years.
Also not want to shy from
Same
playing
one.
fast though.
RRQ leading out the Thrifties, interestingly enough. Once again, Jemkin's been dropped off in A main on that info line. Big rotation over towards the B side of the map from RRQ. Full sense prepping themselves for a take on street here.
I wouldn't mind this. It's good recognition from RRQ.
MV playing his own game on stream. The thing with that is, BFL's actually like really good for the game, so Riot should try and embrace that. To be honest with you, it's when people bring up just random stuff that isn't related to the game that is when it gets weird.
Primi all the way up with a slow walk on the run it back, pulls Crazy Guy away from heaven, allows for Cruz to find some quick entry towards the back of Halls. Xpharaoh still in position, however, and then the trades come in. Monyet,
the amount of one-to-one duels that he wins is so insane.
Now, full sense, pulled apart, disrupted by the positioning, but suddenly more kills coming across because Primi's still online. Overdrive will slow things down, putting things down onto just Leviathan or Monyet.
Dude, considering what was going on, considering the minimap on this one, it looked so good for RRQ. This was by far Full Sense's worst round, right? 5 through the choke, none on the side. It's just, I don't know what you're doing, but it was still impressive. They nearly won that. The Saboteur again, bro. You're going insane this week, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Saboteur. You know, do slug oil spam, get it going. If you got gifted at Saboteur, say thank you. Good done, that, man. Yeah, you're going wild recently, man. I appreciate you.
That's what everyone has kind of been.
He might have the fastest reaction times. He definitely might have. He definitely might have the best raw mechanical aim in the game. He's 100% in the top 5, probably 100% in the top 3. But it's such a loaded question. There's so many good players.
So sensing danger, just backpedaling back over onto site. More smokes being set up while Cushy jiggles around.
Helps not just stick around here. Still 3 players over here to defend from RRQ. A lot of reactive
Remy or
utility.
Donk, mate, no one.
Crazy guys. Still
The
a
thing
fragment
is,
and some flashes
it's
to
a
go.
little bit
One hand
hard.
up close with the judge could go
CS
huge.
is way more. It's so much easier to be consistent in CS.
Relay bolt, but
I mean, Donk
just
is
utility to
unbelievable.
hold off. Full sense, spamming all across, and it's the molly that cooks Monyet.
Yeah, comboed with the relay
You guys
bolt.
can
They just take
definitely
the judge out
cancel
of the
this if you
equation. Now
wanted to.
Leviathan
Oh yeah,
picking
he's doing good,
towards that
man.
trademark. Xfero
They
feels
need
need
the
to go
Cypher to
looking
do
for
something.
information.
Okay, they
There's
wanted to
full sense
cancel,
of
they
can't
wanted to
sound
go
on
back, they wanted to go art.
Careful.
Guys, you gotta make a call, man. We gotta make a call right now. I will say, only one person getting shown and cutting sounds does pull the rotate out. No way. And they did the fake star over towards B. Oh, it's such a close shot, man. It's nice from Jip Boys.
Just not able to react. I mean, he almost had it, but the slide, that's the neon effect. On towards a retake shift.
I mean, it's, again, a round where it feels like Full Sense are out mid-rounding RRQ. Just cannot get the clean duels and execution that they're looking for, and now they're getting shut out by the util.
Might just be a call to save as well. Don't have positioning, you don't have the right time for it with the spike going off soon.
Well, looking like an easier 6th round here for Full Sense. Do have the overdrive ready to go.
There.
The side of RRQ. Operator was dropped, but should have enough money to be able to reinvest.
Does it
in
change this
one.
team so much?
Cosmic
It
Void
was a
is
little
retakes
bad from
would be
RRQ here.
something worth
If
looking
you look at the
Sense,
minimap here
they've got the
at
operator
40
on the attacking side if
seconds,
they want to do,
and
but
you've
they've
just
opted to
seen the
leave it.
person that you know is a lark
The
create
rifle
fake
central
pressure
gameplay
here,
is
and you
working excellently.
insta-cleared it, like it's
But
bad from
I mean, it's very
RRQ,
clear they've got
to
the
then do a
prep on this
recon
map.
and
They
it
have a
gets
lot of
shot by
setups
one
designed
person at
around the
30
KO
seconds,
flashes.
to then
But,
over-rotate to B,
I mean,
that
yeah,
feels so
the thing
insane.
is, Full Sense, they're just playing a 1-4, and they're kind of playing these rounds at their own pace. They change up the timing every time, so they're not really readable about when
You
they're
think
coming
putting
in the
extra on
mid-round.
Phoenix was the best
And that's
decision
what
for
makes it
Envy?
hard
I
around
think
those
him
KO
going
flash
Perma
timings.
Phoenix, Perma
You need
Omen
to
is
get
a
that clean
great
execution where you're
move for
actually
them.
catching the death ball.
If you look at that team, your
or
win
you're trying to
condition
push
is
out
Demon
and
1
isolate
and
the lurk. And I think
Kesnet.
RRQ
Like,
can
I
fit
think
into one
everything
or
that
the
Envy's doing
other. Like,
is
they are playing
the
for
best
positional
to try and
advantage a
get
lot
the
of the
peak
time.
out of that team.
And, you know, that involves either, you
Considering
know,
the
these two
matchup,
maps set ups in
they
A
got thrown a
main
bit
or
of
the chamber
a
getting on a deep info line,
curveball
and then you're
with the
rotating
Uranus,
across to the other side.
guy that
But
plays
it's very
Euro
clear
only.
that,
I think they're doing the
Full
best thing
Sense, as
for
well
it.
as even
First week was
T1 last
awful.
week,
but
these teams are very adept
second
at
week,
actually
they
picking
really-
that style apart. You can
they
get
really
your
owned it.
drop-offs in A main, or you can get your chamber on
But
a
we
deep
see a
info
team in
line or
Valorant
something
3
like
as
that.
dominant
Full Sense
in
are actually
vitality
very
in CS,
good
not
at
even close.
executing into that.
You
They're
won't
going
even see
heavy up
teams
hard
be
or heavy
close.
through A main, and then they're just cutting these setups in half. They're either using the Blaze Wall or the
The game
fast
changes too
lane,
much, man.
Astra smokes. Like, they very much understand how to pick these kind of, you know, defensive setups that are set up by the KO in the mid round or drones out onto the line apart very easily. So that's whereas RRQ, I think you need just
Who's the other two
honestly
you
a
would put
little
with
bit
Premium
more brute force
mechanically? Yeah,
aggression
it's
and to
hard,
just
man.
find
Are we,
the
if we're
timings
just
where
talking
maybe if you're
about
playing this
aim,
stack heavy style,
I mean,
you're
Aspas
sending
is
the KO
there.
flash and maybe you're pushing the issue a little bit more.
Demon 1 is there.
Yeah, was calling for, or Crazy Guy was calling for to react.
There's so
faster
many.
to things.
Kayak's got pretty
About the first
legit
round that
fast
RRQ
bullet
brought to this
aim.
map was where Jemkin pushed up all the way. This time, however, it's
Ching.
back over onto the side B long.
A main control taken in the meantime.
Do I
by
put
RRQ
any of
yet again.
Paper Rex there? They're all
They've
pretty
left
good.
the judge over there.
Dunno,
They're
man.
thinking
Aim
about
just
going for a little
mechanically
bit of
is
a
so hard.
rotation. Cushy keeping an
Yeah,
eye
is
on
there?
Bar.
Nah, but I mean, that's opping. It's different.
Glass cannon with the operator here, and he's got a lot of players heading his way.
This could be hell. He's gonna evade all of it for now.
Hero.
Meanwhile,
Hero's got
however, Full
really
Sense
good
just kicks down
mechanical
the
aim.
doors and looks to take
May.
the site,
May's
but going
really
a
good.
little bit further. Crimmy, unfortunately, gets decapitated by Xpharaoh. Down onto the next. For Cruz now wants to apply more pressure towards the back of Link.
Plan hasn't gone down here for Full Sense. They are playing around a flood, and they're going to make an aggressive play towards Streak, punished heavily by RRQ. Relay
Dude,
Bolt
you
comes
guys
in,
can't really
unsettles
plan here.
Leviathan, but with a two-man advantage, RRQ are just waiting for the next mistake.
It's a slight overextension, and more
Hey,
mistakes coming
clean
in
on
will
this
put them
one.
down to the
Playing a
stake,
little
where it's now
together as
RRQ
well.
back into
We're
tie.
not
Well,
getting
or
we're
let's
not
put
getting
the score
caught
up
out
at
on the
least half what Full
site
Sense has.
and then having to
Jim
play
Kelly
like
gets that open
3v
over
whatever.
Xpharaoh, punishing
We're actually
Crimmy for
grouping
walking
together.
into
We're all
Streak
on the
there.
same page. It took a
You can see
while.
Full Sense, like, they were anticipating a flood. It's a very common play in this meta.
Hyunmin's a good shout. Hyunmin's really good. Like mechanical aim, Hyunmin's up there.
In the Yoru Neon meta, that's exactly what you got. You tap the spike, and a lot of the time
Yeah, if I was forced to do it,
flash in and they're running to the site.
Primi Demon 1 Aspas is probably what I would be saying.
Less common with the double E, it's a little slower moving, but yeah, I mean,
don't know, man. There's like loads of people that you don't even think about straight away. Like Les is crazy. First bullet aim.
With the judge, and he's trying, but no. Quick spams through the smokes, and it's the full firing squad from Full Sense.
Alpha's great.
That cam is still so good.
This is what I mean. It would be so hard to do it. The only two that I'm like confident are right at the top is Primi Demon 1.
Not familiar with all the new tech nowadays, because that is disgusting.
Top 3 is so hard, man.
A lot of teams going to be stealing that.
It's all on like form as well. That's the issue also.
Prep for, the potential matchup against RRQ, and now it's just keeping Jemkin at an arm's length, looking for that hit over onto B side, possibly if Primi sees enough.
Big shove through the middle of the map. Cushy almost caught on the off angle, but he's looking a little bit more switched on today.
Papo's, I would say Papo's near the lower end just because of inconsistency. But when he's at his peak, he's really good, yeah. But he definitely has consistency issues.
There we go with the fast lane. You can already see Crazy Guy is just waiting in preparation. Leviathan though with the wall bang.
I want to have to deal with this guy.
And he's going to be the biggest demise. 2 players down. Make that a third with Primi finding a slight
it's like they
back.
forgot about him.
Does he have it enough, though, to get the spike down? It's 15 seconds left, and he does. Needs coverage from Jit Boys. Comes back in to hold the off angle. Takes down another player, and then it's just Jemkin left. Hit by a flash, and he's looking for a line of sight, but doesn't quite have it. Does he push up? Close range, and that's going to be a difficult shot to hit. Crossfire sort of being set up as well, while Primi's just tucked into the corner. Spotted out towards the back. Primi off to the lines. And Jemkin just has no idea how he's gonna crack this problem apart. Will do good for the first, but still Primi into position. Jumping with the shorty, it's Jemkin.
As he got it, it's gonna be very tight.
That's close, man. That's nice from him. Dude,
big clutch for Jemkin. Very patiently
Full Sense are going to be a little annoyed that there's no reason to go close and hunt for this. Yeah, the guy outside needs to relax.
And a Red Bull clutch necessary for Jemkin to keep RRQ in the conversation here. Big play for Cushy. Sows a lot of seeds of misdirection there.
Yeah, if he just tucks in tight angle.
Very sharp and switched on today.
Oh my, yes.
He just watches the swing out.
Down 0-5 to start. They've won 4 of the last 5. Jemkin forced away once again by some great utility from Full Sense.
Quick recognition finally towards the A main play.
I mean, Jemkin played it well, but
position, but at the same time,
money in the bin.
Glass Cannon Phantom would be melted pretty quickly here, especially by a Phantom from Monyet on the other side. Only 1 headshot needed to finish him off. Hunter's Fury and the Cosmic in play here for RRQ, who are playing retake A for the time being. You could get a reactive Hunter's Fury from Cushy as soon as the trigger is pulled here.
Perhaps then the intention just to keep Leviathan on that deep insert.
There it is.
Lurk. And the push coming in, but just as you say it.
That's beautiful. That is a
Yeah,
combo
the
of the
timing of
Astra
this is
util
insane. He
and
got
the
so much
fragment,
from
making
it.
Very uncomfortable
Yeah,
for
the
Full
Astra
Sense to
smoking
bust
to
out.
after
Main Crazy Guy hasn't even been touched inside of the pit. Monyet's there as well. What a beautiful shutdown from RRQ.
Entry denied. Regardless of the attempt or the efforts to put forth the front, it's just Leviathan left. A high-low to the right, a shot to the left, and the triple stack will prevail.
Okay, last big round, Primi has all.
RRQ has to be said though. Look at the
RRQ getting a lot better,
so
getting
far
some
in
info
this
on the
game.
sides as
Looks like
well.
they're starting
Jemkin
to
holding
from
down
the
B
last
there, nothing
couple,
to push
they've
him
been
off
very
and just
successful once they got their hands on the operator
have a
and the
big
guns.
stack over towards
Full
A.
Sense, it feels like some of the timings that they've been going
The
for
nice
are
recovery,
starting to get
yeah.
a little bit readable. They've just jammed this
I mean, every round with a Sova ult they've won as well, because she's doing
What RRQ are
good.
doing a really good job of is exactly what you saw in that round. They're starting to adapt to the timings and reactively using their util to make Full Sense's life impossible coming into the site here. Get the grab well Fragment in combo with the Hunter's Fury.
We'll see if they can actually get themselves up to that 6th. It's got a quick movement from
No
Jet
way.
Boys. Slight flash in.
No way.
Jemkin with a shot.
The bait-in was so good.
Trade it right back up.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure put on by Jit Boys, who throws up the fast lane. You can
We'll
see
say
RRQ
Jemkin did good to make
that.
sure he could try at least trade his
Having
teammate
to
there
think
if it
about
did
the
go
rotate
wrong,
back
which it
towards
did.
B. There's 2 players, boots on the ground on that site for the time being. Leviathan was thinking about making his way towards A main, but I think the call's
Yeah, but
being made
dude,
to
I'm
come
telling
back
you,
over
if
to
you
B,
just
drop
look at the
cage
signs,
and the neural
if you
fence,
literally
and
looked
make
at
a
this
decision
whole
from
map
there
and
with
you
the
were
minute
like,
on the
do they
clock.
have side info on one of the signs? If they do, they win. If they don't, they lose. So nice here. Got 3. Heavy lean. Can leave it because of the trip.
We still have the overdrive there for Jit Boys.
Gives full sense the option to burst into sight if needed, but look at the shots, the reactions. It's Crazy Guy now with the frag. And more choke points being held. Killua with an attempt out with the Guardian, but still now Cruz back over, swinging all across the screens. It's just Jemkin who's still
Vate, thanks so much for the prime, man. I appreciate the 15 months.
in position, peeking, out with the right clicks, and now full sense slowly backing themselves into the corner where they need to get the spike down. And once again,
man. Jemkin instantly walking into it. It's a great recovery from RRQ.
That's what you want to see from Jemkin.
Here, honestly, I'm not sure it was here, but it might have been here. It was one of these.
All kinds of problems.
Whatever the timeout was to make sure they can get info on the sides, it was just everything.
Up on top of the side box, reposition into back
This was, I gotta tell you, this is like the best demo example I've seen, or the best like VOD example I've seen of just, do we have info on the sides? Yes or no? If you do, you're gonna win the rounds. If you don't, you're gonna lose the rounds. This, I'm pretty sure every single round went like that.
14 and 5 with a clutch to boot. He has done a
Right, I'll do it
pretty
for,
big dent in that
now.
massive deficit that Full Sense put up
Thanks
at
for
the
the
start.
reminder though.
Big damage,
EE
but
qualify
still
for playoffs.
either
I'm
way,
pretty sure they
feels
qualify for
kind of
playoffs.
tense, kind of even between
I
both
don't think they'll
teams,
get much
even
further
if you
than
think
that,
about the
but
next half where
depends, man. Last
then
week was
perhaps
really
more
bad.
responsibility onto Monyet's shoulders as the sole Neon for RRQ.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do as the solo entry with the double init. That's where you need to be.
What are your thoughts on
really
people
good
with
at reading
shaky
the
aim?
setups that
I mean,
Full Sense
that's
are putting
fine, dude.
together.
Everyone has different
I
aim
think they
styles.
have more potential
I quite
to
like
actually
watching the
flood
shaky
harder
aim
than
just because it's
RRQ
so
did on
unusual.
their defense. You already saw Full Sense kind of playing around their anti-flood when they sensed that there was maybe a quick rotate from RRQ, but that's exactly
Hey,
how
Tailwind,
Full
that's a
Sense are
good
gonna wanna
setup.
play. That's what
Like that
Neon
one.
Phoenix is all about. It's a very quick comp, you know.
You see
you
Neil is
drop a
coaching
fast
Team
lane,
EK?
Growler
Yeah, I saw
goes
that.
in, your Neon's running in,
That's
you
a
get
good pick.
curveball through one side of the
I wonder
fast
if
lane, and all the
I wonder
boys
if
are
they
just
asked Mini
out in the yard, sipping on the milkshakes.
or not. Mini would have said no. I know that
Exactly
much.
how you wanna
But I
play
wonder if they asked him.
Oh, whilst it's out of milkshake, man.
Yeah, you've been on a kind of a health kick. I love it.
And he said no, I guess. He would have said no. I know he would have said no. It's just whether
Yeah.
they
I mean,
asked him or
Primi's
not.
just doing Primi things. Just another day of being Primi. We'll see RRQ start off this attacking side with Xero
Okay,
on a hard low.
1-0 on the
Gotta train hard to
pistols.
keep things safe.
Let's see if
They did
Full
just consume a
Sense
star over
can
towards
kind of
B-Ball.
learn from what
Trying to
happens
make
there.
Full
I'm not
Sense
saying they need
paranoid
info on
that
the
there was
sides
some
and the
kind of
pistol. I
crossover
do
there,
like
and
the
in fact,
higher,
Stars
lower,
invested just to be able to cross A
well,
main
lower,
and
lower,
threaten
I
the
guess.
B cross.
However you want to say it.
Prepping
Triple
themselves for
stack.
an A execute, but there's no one home for Full Sense.
Trying to quickly pivot over onto retakes.
My camera is destroyed.
Leviathan quite
Cage
far
triggered.
back. Cam getting picked off. That should be a quick plant for RRQ.
And Trip keeping backside safe, and Full Sense looking to retake through spawn.
Okay, the trip just kind
Oh,
of
man.
slows things down a little
Dude,
bit.
his own
Now
talking about
Leviathan
doubling up,
walks
bro.
away with a couple.
So nice from them.
That Trip's just won them the round outright, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, the trip was good.
Not something that RRQ were expecting whatsoever. Now it's Crazy Guy Xero all the way out from A main. It's
The double pistol, unless we see an absolute
meanwhile,
madness.
Primi, ability to push the issue alongside more flashes, angles being held. And that's definitely
Very,
gonna
very
be
nice.
Full
I mean, they
Sense
just
still
doubled up
changing
so well here.
than RRQ's.
I mean, the Trip was phenomenal, man. Just to be able to protect the flood into pit, it's a very, very common transition for a lot of teams when you walk into an open A site, especially if you don't have mid control. The whole thing is that RRQ is looking to push the issue because they don't have any control of art. They don't know if it's going to be a
That's
multi-directional
still a really
retake
nice shot,
coming in
though.
from the defense, maybe coming in through
I know the
screen,
trip
or,
was good, but
you know,
that's a
have
nice
mid
shot.
take in response to A being taken. So without any aggression from Xero on that lurk, you just really
It's
don't
crazy
have
how
the
much better
info,
Full
and you
Sense
just
look
need
with
to push the
Cruise.
issue somewhere, and it's either
There
gotta
was
be
a
one
round
pit And unfortunately,
I
in
reckon
this
it was
case,
round
RRQ has
7
kind
where
of
they,
chosen
I can't remember
the,
fully,
bad option
where it was
to
40
pursue.
seconds and they were here.
Perhaps a
That's all
premonition as to
him,
how the
man.
rest of this half
They're in
could
such a bad
go.
spot
But
without
the
Cruz, they lose that
coach
round.
Lee only was winning out in the skirmish. I didn't realize he was winning out in the pistol round
Uh,
macros
I
as
mean,
well.
It's a very nice pistol.
IGLs, man,
Primi is
you
now
need them.
just going to farm himself a runner back, I'd imagine.
Looking for it. He's got support with the potential C's coming in. Ooh, grab well as well.
Yeah, being kept very safe by his teammates.
Like teams
until
without
he-
people that don't
that's
want to
what
be
allows him. I
IGLs,
mean, he's going to play
they
aggressive
they
and
pretty much
confident
always
anyway,
struggled.
but
Right player to
just safeguarding him.
IGL
Let's be
transition.
honest,
I would
mean,
say
it is
there's
Primi,
like
so you give
ones
him
that are good
a lot of respect.
now. Like Cloud is probably a great
Many
example.
other
I would
players
say
on
Cloud
the
was pretty
Phoenix,
bad at the
an agent
beginning,
that has
but
no
then he
escape with a
got pretty
Phantom light
legit.
armor against Eco, that would be
But it took some
a slap on
time,
the wrist.
and that's why I think
But
that
it's
I
Primi,
think that's
so
probably the
you
main
can't
issue with
criticize Primi, it's just
K-Corp at
illegal.
the moment. They keep having new new people that they want to try and make
A bit more pressure onto Leviathan, who
IGLs,
does
but they
have
don't give him enough
Guardian,
time.
though. Smoked off, cage set up, and he's looking.
Here.
Verno's a good
Spots onto
example.
the
Ethan's a
spike
good example.
plant. No one's close enough,
Who else
however, so
is?
he
I mean, there's quite a few.
himself
Yampy.
undetected. The outlaw.
Although
Oh,
maybe now's
First
not the
shot
best time to
ringing
talk about it. Their
Flash
defense
is
stuff
just a
is pretty
second
rough.
late there,
But
unfortunate.
At least with the spike plant, then RQ trying to play
that's what it
back.
takes the right kind of person,
Rely on a bit of
and
utility.
then time.
Pistols at that range, probably not going to do too much. Just full sense to try and pick their targets. Out towards long, drawing out the
This
utility
is-
first with some taps initially to ban out reaction. Shepard,
Jockeys.
however, still a threat, and then the
Wow.
shock darts to fly across, but ultimately,
Fair play. Nice
Outlaw
shots, man.
Guardian will keep RRQ away.
They gave it a good crack. I actually thought RRQ was on for one there. Or maybe Kushi only had one shock. He shocked and then recon, so...
But like
I
Eng
thought
is a
it was
coach
gonna
that
be
gets players and makes them
fragment into
fit around
Bravo
their
with the
system
double
rather than
shots to
designing a
deny
system around his
the,
players.
next
Yeah, I think I
half.
can get on board
And
with
then
that.
it could have been panic stations, but full sense, they're in
I
control.
think it'd be hard to argue
Gonna
against
get
that
eco'd in the second round.
with what you got, like with what
Nothing
we've
happens
seen.
to RRQ.
Ooh. Damn, Billy. At least today, well, we don't really
Okay,
even have the opportunity.
can they win
to
another
have
bonus?
so far with
Rob,
both
well,
pistols, but
it's a good bonus.
Let's
onto the
make
next.
sure
You
it's
don't
not
have the
both
ults to make it
bonuses, 'cause the
easy.
percentage
I like this
chances
though.
of winning a game after you get
Man,
a
full
double
sense
bonus
of
is quite low.
Pretty good point.
Full sense of getting
Primi
the
farming up
Phoenix,
orbs.
man.
Yep. A main
They're great
shot
with the
from Full
Phoenix.
Sense. But
Doobie
afterwards,
doobie
just
doo.
gonna
Thank you
forfeit
so
that
much,
part
man.
of the
Appreciate the
map
tier
and
1.
force
Thank you for the
RRQ
fighting
to
ones.
do the hard yards of retaking that
Thank you for
space.
saying
They
that
do
as
have
well,
a double
dude.
lenient comp, so they've got all the tools that they need to be doing that with. Nice little bait setup, Killua and Primi.
Yeah, what
That's
if
unlucky
Primi
timing.
plays Disruptor? He goes down though. Killua, not too bad for the trade, but low
Oh,
HP
he got
might
out
get
of there?
chased.
Huge.
RQ shifting for an ace
Doesn't need to see that fade eye, but
Cruz in position. Does have stars around the site, but unfortunately we'll have to back off for now.
I mean, he's only got a Spectre, so he's got a lot of work to do, but he's got some friends now.
Wide
where's the
swing.
team?
Oh, but still Monyet.
Planted.
Good on the spray transfer. It's just Jit Boys now out from the back lanes while Killua's low HP. Waiting for him to walk into his crosser. It's not happening just yet. Jemkin headed back.
I mean, it's the only player with light armor there, so that's the exact player you wanted peeking into Jit Boys if you're a Full Sense fan. But
RRQ will take
quite
this.
hit the
4
shot.
people alive,
And
1
as such,
armor
it's looking
rebuy.
like
It's
a
pretty decent for them.
fantastic first gun round for RRQ.
No bonus this time.
The Fade Phoenix Molly stuff, yeah.
Recommends for
I'm telling you,
what
as
happened
soon
at
as
the
we
start
get
of the
rid
game.
of, as soon as,
I mean, let's
say,
be honest.
hypothetically,
Okay,
there's a
that
big
started out
neon
0-5,
change, and
we're
it's like
now
big
at
enough
what? For the
to
last
that it
10
kills
rounds,
the
RRQ has won
agent.
7 of them,
You
and
would
they haven't
see
won
a
pistol this
lot
game,
of
and it's been
Phoenix.
Very, very close game, so
You would
I
see
think
a
you're looking
lot
at
of
RRQ
Phoenix.
probably looking like the
It
better
would just
team
be
out
like,
of the
who
two
do
in
people
this game
use
so
with the
far. They've
Phoenix?
just had a bit of a tough start to both halves.
That's true. And they have been known to.
And it might honestly be a jet if people need to dash through chokes and buy time.
Not in the first few weeks of Pacific stage 1, but still.
We'll go back to 2020, man.
Hopefully this trend can keep up.
We were just trying anything.
For them to
Get the
that
Phoenix back.
qualification over on the playoffs off this win. A timeout now,
Does
however,
Jet
from
need
Full
buffs?
Sense
Jet
with
is
right or
probably
wrongs,
in the most
despite
perfect spot out of all the
recognition
agents.
How RQ have been angling to play on this attack.
Yeah, see what they can come up with. Have seen RRQ already
It's like
debut
good
this
enough
comp
that
against,
if you're good on the
T1
agent,
just
you
in the
can
last
pretty
week,
much
so
do
there's
it on
only so
most
much
of the
time for them
maps.
to
If
really
not
come
all
up
of the
with
maps, I would
some,
say at the moment.
new plays. Full Sense on this
it's
defense have already
not
got the
overpowered
operator
enough
out on
that
Jit Boys on the
you
neon,
just
so
auto
I'd
win.
imagine they're gonna wanna
It's
try
good
to
at
lock
certain
down one
things,
of
it's
these
bad
info
at
lines,
certain
or he's gonna
things.
go for a pick in the middle of the
It's
map.
kind of the best agent in terms of
Main be the main point
balancing.
of contention for both of these teams, really. Bit
Is
more
solo
so for
Phoenix a
Full Sense 'cause
thing?
they're prioritizing
Not
calming the
really.
orbs on the Phoenix.
Not
You have a
really.
little bit
You
more
gotta
of
have
a
someone that
one-dimensional approach
breaks
on
the
defense
choke.
a lot of the time with the Phoenix in terms of just
Problem with
prioritizing getting those orbs.
problem with
Or you
Valorant
fake that you're taking the A main
is
control and you have a
such
setup
small
elsewhere.
chokes everywhere
So for
that
RRQ,
at one
they're a
point
little
you
bit more
have to
flexible
send
with
it,
the double init
right? You have
as
to
they head
send
into
it
another gun
through
round. A chance to break Full Sense's
like
money
one of
and
these.
even up the scoreline overall.
So
And they've just
you
had
need
Full
someone
Sense
to
call
like
timeout
break
against
it.
them. So let's see what RRQ have
So when you have a
prepare
when you have a
their
solo
own timeout as
Phoenix,
they head into
people
one of the more critical
will honestly
rounds of
just
this
buy an
game.
Odin realistically and just wreck you. You'll take so much spam damage you won't do
Oh,
anything.
it's a fade with Prowler. He will hold I mean like collision.
Maybe B main fight then.
Only main.
Oh, nice.
Maybe second timing.
Bang, I will run from
Okay,
deep,
wait.
okay?
Okay. Can you cap and review smoke for him?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just hide in the main.
Go,
Okay,
go,
from here, push from there. I'll go closer.
So you hear RQ talking about the second timing there. They haven't seen anything in the early round. Jemkin's been sent forward with the rendezvous active. He is looking to play around any kind
It's
of
nice
util
from
combo that
RRQ at the
Full Sense
moment.
might throw at them, or any kind of
Pressure.
aggression. Drone
This
out
is
on
good
the
as
side
well
of the
from
map.
Jit Boys
You're
though.
lucky to be alive there as Cushy.
Yeah, look at Cushy though. He's making sure that he doesn't get pushed off the line. That he for sure knows he's created the question mark. And then they hold because they know that the fade's here for the re-clear. So if they're going to re-clear anyone, it's going to be over towards here. What's the chances that the fade goes all the way over towards here to re-clear this, an area that she can't clear properly? So they keep the one here. Dude, honestly, the MB here would have been like real nice, but this is still nice.
High-low for Full Sense. 4 players on the A side, and you've already got Leviathan ready on a fast rotation.
Back in with the Prowler timing. RQ reads it and decides to
That's
go
crazy
and
though, fair play.
execute.
Shouldn't have gone that well for
Over onto
RRQ.
the
It's a good
A
round,
side
but it
now,
shouldn't have
it's
gone that
Cruz.
well.
And Boys, the op shot rings across.
It should have gone well, but
Bit of a warning sign, but also a bit of a position revealed. It's now Moniette firing off through the cages, and Leviathan off towards the back of sight to try and hold 1v3. And he's done well to take down Jemkin. Has the option for the ult, but tries to play a little bit safer as well. The high-low up
that was a
around
good
the
try in the
stairs.
end.
It's RRQ
force him down
back
to
in
Nico. This is a
range,
lovely round from
adjusting safety
RRQ though,
numbers
right?
there.
Pressure.
Finally, we
Group
starting
up,
to have a
hit over
resurgence
towards
from
the
Moniette
pressure
on the
where it
neon.
isn't.
A 3K
Fight heavy
cracks
together,
open
swing
the
together.
high-low, peeking into the 2 heavy hitters from Full Sense. Primi,
It was
as
like,
well as Kalua here.
if you could
On
have,
art, just not quite
how are you
finding the
meant to
right timing.
play
You can see
Pearl
Primi
on
was
attack?
out in
Like,
the
what are you
open
trying
on
to
his
achieve?
lonesome.
This was basically it.
And
You could argue
Kalua
maybe
was
a
a
little bit of
too
door
far
pressure or like
to
a
the
shock
right
to break a
actually
potential
line up
trip.
that crossfire. I think RRQ might be picking up the foot tactic of pointing and laughing at your opponent. I know
Yeah, that one is
Big Time on the desk
crazy.
is a big fan of that.
Yeah, Eternal, all the Turkish teams are doing it
What do you think?
recently. Eternal
strat.
Fire are doing it a
Good
lot.
strat.
Win around, point and laugh.
It's widowy a good sweat.
OC moment, thanks so much for the prime. I appreciate the 5 months.
Yeah, look, Full Sense, luckily they do. They're on eco. They've got Primi, his run it back for round number 18. I don't think you'd be investing it in a round like this. For RRQ, that was a pretty nice 2-on-1 to win. You can see that the start that they've had to this half has safeguarded their economy a fair bit. Like 2k on Jemkin, 4k on Cushy and Xfero. They can have a clean anti-eco here and not lose too many guns. Not only are they going to go up 9-8, but they're going to have a great economy as well as the ult economy starting
Would you think of KO instead of Phoenix?
Swing of things as well.
I don't think
Honestly, RQ
it's
are in an
good.
excellent position to win this
Personally.
game if they can get through this Sheriff round cleanly.
Maybe on Ascent.
Put themselves up to 9. Have the alts.
I think Phoenix is
more
better.
options onto the next round. Maybe get themselves up to 10. Economy once again broken.
You
for
gotta
Full
use
Sense.
the
There's
best
so much to
knife
consider.
usage I've ever
Full
seen
Sense,
to
however, just
warrant
looking
it.
to dive on top of the spike in the current moment, getting off of it once they hear the overdrive being popped. Just baiting more
Wait.
out from RRQ.
Hold on.
But suddenly
Does Primi-
it's the
I mean-
relay Jit Boys. He's found a weapon. Cushy coming back in.
Oh,
Crazy guy
I
trying to stay
wonder
alive
if
with all
Primi
the men.
should have used
Cushy
his
trying
ult
to save
there.
the day, but then it's just Cruz.
I
getting
wonder if
beamed
Primi
down
should have used his
by
ult.
light
It would have
sent
been.
out from
Oh, it's a
Cushy.
hard call.
Wait, he's
That's a
thinking
hard call right
around.
there.
Don't die to the spike.
Holy, that was
so
close as well.
That was almost an ace from Jit Boys.
That was sick
back
from
in
Jit
on the
Boys.
retake there. Chaos.
Yeah, I do wonder if
thrown
Primi
into
pops his
the
ult there or not,
ranks
but
of RRQ, as Full Sense just throw up a bunch of smokes, cages, fast lane.
what gives
lanes
Phoenix the
wall,
edge over
tap
KO?
the spike,
Mostly the
rip
ult, to be honest,
overdrive,
being 6.
and from
The wall.
there, it's
The
panic
kit's just
stations
better,
for RRQ.
to be honest with you.
God, very expensive. Null Command and Hunter's Fury, as well as 4 guns taken away. So full sense with only Sheriffs in
The good
hand,
news about the
they keep
Phoenix
that one
is
very expensive.
Like you said, though,
everyone's really good at snowballing right now. Phoenix either enables you to get snowballed or kind of prevents you from getting snowballed as well. So, because you're getting that, as long as you play smart, you're getting that all within the first 4 rounds. So you can always have a very good go at trying to stop some kind of snowballing. And the kit's just way better.
Full sense also playing a little bit more
Molly
defensively
combos with
around this
the
time.
Molly's better if you just do a head-to-head. Combos with the fade well. The wall is great. The wall is really, really strong. And the knife being on 60-second cooldown, you normally don't get enough info for it.
Pressure into an A ending, but especially with this info line for Jip Boys and the camera getting dealt with here, you are definitely feeling like something's up as full sense. Primmy's already leaning in for the rotation. They've got 2 players tucked into back halls.
Very passive
The bunnies,
position.
now they're going crazy right now.
Primmy all the way towards the back of spawn, just in case. But now pressure is on Cruz. Leviathan, do they have the hold? Unfortunately, heaven angle being checked as well. Just Cruz onto the site.
Dude, this little
Trying to dodge some flashes. He comes.
Oh my
quick
god,
spray
that fade
transfer,
eye is
finding trifecta.
insane.
Jit Boys fires off a shot as well. Spots pounded, and that's just gonna be Jemkin left toward a force to try and hold
Bro,
off.
what a fade eye,
No
man.
time, but he has got himself an operator there. Thanks, Jip Boys. Trade in the ultimate for
It's an
op.
interesting idea from
Regardless,
RRQ.
though, think about all of that damage done in round
Smoke
17 by
here,
Full Sense.
and then
Follow-up gun round gets through
wrap
for them. That's
rounds.
going to put pressure on RRQ's economy as Full
If
Sense
they had more
equalise the
B main
scoreline.
pressure,
What
that's
a
pretty
setup.
good.
Not only on the attacking side or even on some
I like
of
the
these
idea
retakes,
then.
is there just so much
If you had a
smoke
Neon
cover.
the path like this,
Cages,
it could just be a
Astra
shotgun
Stars,
strat
you've
as well,
got
to be honest.
blaze walls, fast lanes. It is a nightmare to attack into some of these sites, and look at Cruz. He is so comfy.
Oh man, the fade
Being
eye's so
tucked
good.
in by Mum in the back of the B site. He's just fragging away.
Cozy position.
Yeah. Big hold from him. I mean, he was very much on his lonesome after Leviathan goes down. Primmy was flooding in with the run it back.
Gonna table that for now, though, as we head on into the next round.
Did they
Quick
do
aiming
isolate this guy?
contest from both sides. Jit
Holy,
Boys
that's
out
a
with the Vandal.
close
That's
duel,
a Phantom
man.
versus Vandal
That's
moment if I've ever
literally
seen
the
one. Monya was the first to the
Vandal
headshot,
Phantom diff.
but still will be the one to go down.
Already had one of those moments in Pacific.
Yeah, that was a round of all time from Eco. But not a round 1. Funnily enough, that was against RRQ as well, so...
There you have it. Gonna have to look for a quick reset now, though. Just trying to find that timing back in towards A side, but the check.
He's so fast, man. It's just like the fastest double headshot you've ever seen with the Phantom.
That is kind of nuts.
And,
But at the same
Crazy
time,
Guy
that's an easy one.
has joined the circus here. Watch him juggle. Please, observer. I want to see it. He's just,
We get a
he's
picture in
juggling the operator all the way through the map, and he's thrown it out of the map. I thought he was going to juggle it over to B for a pick, but unfortunately not. Xfero in the meantime. Been a bit
We'll say,
quiet this
if the
map.
Cypher
Actually, one of
doesn't
RRQ's
get
better
one here,
performances in
it
this
becomes
stage thus
pretty
far. This is a round
doable.
where you're probably going to need him to come up pretty big.
The 0 point gives him some inkling.
30 seconds left.
Leviathan trying
Damn
to
leaves,
backtrack
bro.
after
That's nice.
following the
Holy.
rest of his team.
I mean, you got numbers and a cosmic. You don't need to
Okay,
play any
I
games
love what
here.
I'm
Cushy
seeing.
is still in
Definitely
play.
keep an
Xfero
eye on
needs
Cushy
to buy
luck.
time for
They
him to
should
come
make
back on
sound
in.
with one running and then
Crazy
one
Guy's got a
stays
flash
silent.
on the
Yeah,
frag,
it's
but
so nice
Cruz
from
is
full
too
sense.
switched on.
One runs away, makes sound,
Such
one's holding.
recognition.
Just in case there's someone to do a timing.
Now odds stacked against RRQ as the peaks
Dude,
come
this is such a
forward.
nice round
Out
from
from
Full
heaven,
Sense,
out
though.
from below.
No one's
Against
gonna
Full Sense
like talk about it, but the fact that
Spike goes down.
the fact that he's leaving site there and realizes he has an
in the
opportunity
bank
to leave
account here for
site
the
is
majority
just
of RRQ.
you
I mean, there is a chance they
you
could try to put a pie together
increase the
here.
chance of winning the round by
Recovery
holy
from Full Sense
increase
on the
the
other
chance of
hand.
winning the round by so
Their
much.
money is starting to build as they hit double digits on Pearl. It's been a very back and forth game. But really, would you expect anything else between these two teams? This was the lower bracket final over in Tokyo for a reason.
The bunnies, and they're excited, man.
Back when it
I
was
fed them
2-0.
earlier, so they're like pumped up.
But you're absolutely right, Pilsky. I mean, this has just been a hell of an entertaining match.
Love that different variation on the Cosmic. You know, you can definitely just brain off Cosmic across B long. It's a very, very nice Cosmic to be thrown, but I actually love the one across back halls, especially if
How
you're
bad
playing
a spot are they
Neon
in? 10-9 and they got an eco.
That off as you take the rest
They're
of the
pretty
side,
far
drop
away
doubles
from their
to really
ults.
simplify the retake, and if you need to take back hauls or you want to try different variations,
It's a bad spot.
you can
It's
throw in
not
a curveball,
awful, but
dive in
it's
with
pretty
the neon
bad.
on the other side. It can work out very well for you. Last time out here for RRQ. Last round of intervention from Jovi against his old squad. With RRQ backs against the wall, money looking a little bit shaky. Let's see what they come up with here. Don't think it's going to be this round where they find their success. I wouldn't be surprised if
Sense did win a
team
double
themselves
pistol.
up at
Yeah,
11.
you're not wrong.
Boys, 20 kills
Again,
on
I
the
mean,
Neon
I
is
think
something that
Sense
he's
messed up
only
their attack a
taken
little bit.
just this stage, and he's
They
still
were
got
kind of
to
fortunate that the RRQ weren't getting info on the
go
sides
back
early.
and forth, but depending on if
Or their
Full
reclears
Sense
were
wants to
like
play double
a
doubles
little bit
between
late.
playing Neon or playing a Senti,
The thing is,
then
it
Leviathan
wasn't
goes
even
back
that
on
late. It was at
Sense
1
on
minute,
that.
but
If they do want to play double Senti, Full Sense
you
do
have to. I
a
think
great
you have to do
flexible
stuff
lineup
earlier
like
these
that.
days. Everyone hits so much earlier that I
Boys
think
do
all your
this
timings
well
go
on
up by
the
like 10 seconds.
After playing Senti and Controller for so many stages, it's just been phenomenal.
Do you think GE will qualify for Masters this time round? I don't think so, no. I think Pacific's a little too stacked for them. They'll get playoffs though.
Yeah, majority Phantoms again, knowing that there's probably only light armor for RRQ here. Going to be a lot of smoke.
I mean, this isn't too bad, man. They picked the right site. The Bucky might get wrecked by the kill trap. Oh, they're not even going to push back a site. Oh, okay, but they got the trip. That's pretty good. I was going to say this trip might actually just give them full info here. Fade Eye goes in. They know that it's fully clear. They can straight away tap this spike. And that's unlucky right there. Tap the spike early. Get that Astrosuck out early. It's very nice for Full Sense. Dude, I will say Killua's util has been really good, man. His Fade Eyes have been outrageous.
Just bit by bit, they get chomped down.
Ooh.
Bit of a strike back though from
Yeah, but it's so nice from the fast flood.
Dude,
Dude, Fade Eye goes over towards site, clears all the site. They insta go onto site. The spike's been planted. 3 seconds later, they're already tapping it. In a 5v5. Champ Gaming, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 16 months. Is ISO viable? Is a Neon stopper? What are you saying, trying to hit the... Nah, not really. I get your theory, but it's just not a thing, man.
Big A main fight on the cards. Chip Boys is here with the operator.
You're either going to miss, or you're going to get caught out. You're going to hit him with it while he's sliding on you, and he's still going to just pop you.
And they've immediately rotated back towards the other side of the map. So very much just trying to fake the A main control, but with the flash up over the top and the consume, RRQ take all of that space regardless.
Oh, look at the trip that Leviathan has to back aside as well.
Yeah, they've got the Nightfall to come back in on the retake here. But if you do give the plant or the orb over to Crazy Guy, then you do have a really good tool to either kick off one of these executes. In fact, it might, if he sticks around here, I'm wondering if Crazy Guy's going to throw a one-man fake with the ultimate.
He's going to try.
Go B, go B, go B. Okay, OP, okay?
Get up B, guys.
I think I need to do
Last run,
push
need
very
to,
fast.
I think, jiggle cha. Yeah, let me jiggle,
Guys, it's going to get weird.
Just wait, okay?
The 3 push all the way
Gonna
up
get really
B
weird.
long, Full Sense. Does RQ expect it? A slight check from Onyet, but the slither across.
Whoa.
And it's just Cruz and Primi.
God,
to
they
be
have
able to hold
numbers
on the
here, though.
line.
They have
Spike
numbers.
dropped, round gone. It's Crazy
Dude,
Guy
this
left.
whole map is
They never
just
got
the
to
sides,
execute
man.
the game plan.
It doesn't
They
even
wanted to
matter about
fake the
middle.
KO after A main was taken and go back
It's a cool setup for Full Sense, though. Camera. Even if they leave this, they have the trip over towards here. They got a good amount of info on the map. And place so weak over towards A trip in case they push over towards spawn. They'd have to break the camera also. The only like weak spot is here essentially, and they're pushing behind. And what kind of mad team goes 5 here? You just don't, because you get wrecked.
It's possible to even try
So,
and sugarcoat this Pilsky.
They actually have everywhere covered.
RQ might be able to scrounge up a buy for the next, but Full Sense would be up.
It's a lovely round to watch, to be honest with you.
They also have ults.
Yeah, run it back in Nightfall. It's a retake starter kit.
Match point.
It's a bit harder to execute one of those retakes if you've got the KO ult in the post plant. And unfortunately, that is a perfect example of Cruz with a masterclass call. The B push against this slower A main control, and it all starts from that start of the round. You see, Full Sense throw that combo of the C's hot hands in A main right off the rip and look to contest that part of the map, or make RRQ concerned that they have a heavy stack towards the A site, and then they push all the way through B with 3 players. They were everywhere in that round.
Okay, 3 goes at it,
particularly.
and
Past few rounds has been omnipresent.
they
Now
could try
onto the
bait out
next
the ults and then go
RRQ
for it
back
next
towards
round, or
A's
they could
aim.
just go all in
The
here
rest
if they
of
get
them
early
are in
kills.
cross middle.
They may just look to simplify. Another smoke towards top middle that slowed RRQ down
Every
quite
single time
substantially,
though,
but I think they're
they
just gonna
got
kick off
info
an
on the
arc.
side, and at the
Hey,
same time
Glua,
we're jiggling over
up
towards
close.
here.
Primi and
gonna
Leviathan
be
on
hard
the
for
backside of the
RRQ,
side. This
man.
could be a Nightfall
Gonna
and
be
a
hard
quick
for them.
flood with the run it back.
Here we go. All in or nothing. Null
Yeah, if they don't
commands.
get an early
Creeping
kill,
Shaw, bringing
then
the slow
Full
things
Sense can
down
save their
into
ults.
Molly. Oh, and the positioning from Kilowatt is
Surely this
just
bot gets spammed here. It's
gorgeous.
2026.
Waiting for the right time, and he doesn't get checked. Jemkin luckily turns back around. Cosmic Divide
Oh, bit weird,
gives
but
RQ
sure.
a bit more urgency.
I would have preferred him to save
And
this.
they get the spike down. No,
Oh my god,
He's
that's
coming,
insane.
and he has torn things apart.
So good, bro. What the
formation all
hell? The
broken
double
across.
flash as well.
40 seconds. They try to get the spike down. It screws up from behind, and Xpharaoh just trying to fend him off. Provide more assistance. Provide more obfuscation onto the smokes. Jemkin trying to bail himself out with Rendezvous. Everything onto this aim and hold
It's
or
so
nothing.
done unless
Xpharaoh
it's...
towards the back
They're on
of the
top of
smokes,
him though.
plays around the edges,
Oh, he might
doesn't
have...
get spotted.
He might have earned
Has
it.
the right timing, right position. He finds the first, onto the next.
Dude, Jemkin
Then
whiffing
back
big
to
there.
The shorty, diving on top of the spike,
Scary.
gets thrown away by Jit Boys. Xpharaoh
Off.
has to do everything,
Oh,
but he
it did.
can't.
Full Sense kind of wrecked him a
Cruise.
little bit. Double
What a
pistol
play.
helps a lot,
13
for sure.
to 9. He has been reading RRQ every step of the way.
Yeah, beautiful
Still
play in the
don't- I
post
mean,
wave there. I thought
there's some really
Xpharaoh
good
was
rounds
about
in
to
here.
put on a
There was
but
such a
what
mix
was
of like
that
really
flick
good
from
rounds and
Primi on the run it back. A 180
really bad
flick
rounds.
onto Monya inside a church. That was